All right, guys, we are back. Same map, different game mode. Complexity up 2-0. FaZe Black now needing to win 3 straight. Their backs up against the wall. If they want to go to X Games, they need some serious pro points. The only way to earn pro points, got to finish high. This weekend, they've already guaranteed themselves at least 4,000, but 20,000 are up for grab in that first place. And Sensor and the boys, they know this. They're going to dig deep, I have a feeling. Scott, what's your prediction here on Blitz?
Scott just sat back down. I don't even know if he got his earbud in. And
I got it.
He was asking for your prediction about this game 3.
Well, it is Freight Blitz, which is a good game type for both of these two teams. You would obviously want to favor the side with host, but so far it's kind of been against that here. So I don't know. I think as soon as you get Crim 6 rolling and Aches, it's scary. Like Tape's always going to do mediocre online. He's just always going to do that. That's just how it is. And then Karma's fine. So, I don't know. It might be a 3-0 EG, man. It really might. And your face looks like I just slit a puppy's throat.
And it's not. I guess the reason, I'm kind of rooting for FaZe Black in the series is just I think they're the team that I believe skill-wise is the most deserving of a spot at X Games. So that's why I'm kind of rooting for them to make it there. But down 2-0 here. If they pull a 3-2 comeback in this, that would just be absolutely absurd. But this is going to be a tough one. I think the guys might just be a little demoralized and frustrated at this point. We got to see if they're going to have some leadership here to kind of turn that attitude around. But who are you starting off with here?
I'm on board with Sensor off the break, and you see Saints and Dito clearing the way. 3 down already. No capture yet. On board with Dito and following Saints as well. Both players pushing up on this left side.
Yeah, and Dito, actually, they're doing a good job here. They actually are going for the top Owens control, which is always good. And Dito just hits him with a drop shot, but he gets sent to a 5-second respawn. So do his teammate. And just like that, EG defends their base very, very well. And now it's all up to Saintser, who actually, he is able to win this battle, and that's going to be cap 1.
Wow, I was going to say, if they go through that whole rotation there, slaying that well, they already are up. God, well, I think they have 5 deaths and almost over 10 kills. They really broke out amazingly there. Thankfully, they were able to turn it into 1, but in my opinion, they should have got a couple caps out of that.
TP, man. TP stopped that first run, stopped 2 players. He's now 5-2, the only bright light on Complexity right now as everyone else struggling to get out of the spawn trap.
Yeah, EG's really trying to go with the old-fashioned turtle here as Trim just swan died to his death and Dito gets a big knife, and it is all about FaZe Black right now.
Dito goes through, switching over now to Formal. I have Saints also lit up on your mini-map here, guys. Look out, Sensor will not go through. Formal, though, on the flank comes in and will cap. Everyone else dead. He knows he's got to get some big kills in the mid-map.
Yeah, he's trying to bust out a white here to help on defense, and they're a good start. 3-0. They've really had a ton of pressure on the base of EG, but now they're going to kind of have to win this battle at mid-map again. The pressure's over. They have no one on their side, and this is going to be a big battle for mid-control as Formal does get 1, but goes down pretty much immediately to TP.
Yeah, and that's going to be EG finally getting on the board here. And as we're taking a look at the kill feed, it's not Crim, it's not Karma, it's not Pat. It is all about Teep.
Teep cleared the way for that last cap. He was unable to keep the rally alive. Karma now threatening at the front door. And it looks like EG definitely putting the pressure on their opponents here.
Yeah, I thought they were going to get another one in there, but good defensive stand by EG at their home base. And looking at the minimap, everyone's kind of breaking out. Everyone's off spawn right now. So another kind of battle here across mid-map as Dito's able to take out Crim. So it'll be 1 down, but not too much action, at least push-wise here right now.
EG Pat Price waiting to hit that button. He's coming from down low, knows he's just been heard. The reaction arrows, you can see it. Doesn't win the one-on-one. If he did, had an opportunity for a cap, but here comes 3 members of FaZe Black. 1 is dealt with by Crim, 2 more up top, and there's so much support here. All 4 members of EG inside their base protecting that blitz goal.
Oh, God, and Karma just gets turned on there by Saints, and Saints starting to at least feel it just a little bit, but Dito is just a monster right now. He's paving the way for everything here, and he's just getting kill after kill after kill. This is the kind of the FaZe Black we kind of wanted to see here, at least in game 2.
Yeah, it just seems like either him or Saints is going to go big. I think if he had just maybe performed a little bit more kills there in that first Octane, they might have been able to pull that win off, because I don't think that 3-cap necessarily would have happened. But Dito certainly turned it around here at Game 3. He's 14-5 with 2 caps and absolutely crushing. The big reason why they're out to a 5-1 lead.
They need him to show up. Formal up top, trying to get the spawn trap set up, runs out of ammo. He is going down, but Dito in the power position is set up to rally some caps. He's going to go through himself. 6-1. Dito with 3 of the 6 captures is on a 5-point spree. Now looking for a specialist bonus.
Yeah, Dito is he's crushing, dude. He's triple positive, pushing mid-map. And if you've noticed here, just looking at the mini-map, really, I mean, EG's kind of turtled. And they've also lost every individual gunfight, it seems like, to Dito.
And I don't think there's a comfortable lead when you're playing against a team like EG, but it definitely is not 4. They want to score as much as they can. I know that's obviously the point of this game type, but it's just, EG is so scary. And on the flip here, if I'm FaZe Black, and after that comeback they had in the first game, I've got to be nervous.
Yeah, you're in that domination. I was like, 17 points. They got to be pretty proud of that. That should be enough for them. No. EG comes wailing on them on that second side and make them look bad.
So it's going to be a 3-cap differential here as Crim gets a sneaky one in. So, just like that,
answer back from Saints. Oh, Saints unable to do the corner damage. Formal falls as well. There is a 3-piece for Tyler TP. And what a first side. TP with the defense in that hallway stopped 5 potential captures.
TP's on pace for like 40 right now.
Hey, but don't worry, he's not a top 5 player in the game.
TP is on pace for basically 40. Look how bad they were outslayed. The fact that they are only down 3 is ridiculous.
It makes no sense.
3 players are all basically double negative, and Crim, Karma, and Aix, and they still, 6-3 is absolutely nothing.
No.
All right, so here we go. Sensor on your screen off the start for FaZe Black. I'll have TP lit up from EG now as well. And this is going to be the first engagement here for Sensor. Finds TP. TP wins it. Now 20 and 15, going to go for the first cap.
Yeah, and TP actually opens up the front door, fakes that he's going around in the back, and now he has to wait for support. But FaZe Black, there's going to be one guy. TP makes short work of him. Will he get the 2-piece? Just falls short. That was
just whips it a little bit too far to the right there. Everyone trying to force this, and that might come back and hurt them for EG. 3 players challenged, all 3 lost their fights, and now you see the first cap coming in from Sensor, and there we go, 7-3.
And yeah, they just got to continue this pressure. Part of the reason that they had that lead, the big part of it is that for the most part, the game was played on EG's side. Just constant pressure out of FaZe Black, and they were winning those gun battles, like Scott said earlier. So if they can keep this slaying up, look at that, 21 and 10, 18 and 13, 17 and 12. The team effort collectively just slaying right now is huge.
I didn't even think about the fact that TP is actually West Coast as well. He's in California, so that makes sense as to why he would be very well.
Yeah, this team probably benefits the most out of any squad from playing on Formal's host, then you got to think, with 2 West Coast players. But as we get down to the final 3.5 here, both teams punched one in right there, so it's going to continue to be a 4-cap lead for FaZe Black.
More action in the back as Formal's going to do some spawn killing. He finally goes down. Looks like a player stopped at the goal line again by TP. Another huge 2-piece defensive play, keeping this game within distance. 3 minutes, 15 seconds still to go. Complexity, though, needs to turn it up. Otherwise, they will have their first loss in this best-of-5 series.
This is actually making me a little nervous. One thing Scott and I have said, from basically day one, as we got into this community, it seems like if TP goes big, if he slays a lot, I've never seen them lose. I don't think ever have I seen them lose when TP has a game like this. But right now, they're in trouble. Down 4, under 3 to go. This is FaZe Black's game to lose right now.
Well, you got to look at the minimap, though, dude. It's all about EG's positioning, and they just get another cap, so that makes the lead back down to 3. Pat's in a perfect position to just slay, and Crim's just going to sit in the mid lane. They're going to get another cap out of this.
They should get 1 or 2 out of this for sure. That was a big kill. Oh my God. Saints and Formal just clutched it at home.
Saints says, no caps for you, EG. Picks up the big 2-piece. His teammates cleaning up more kills, and now FaZe Black's back on the attack. 1 player challenging. That was Sensor up top. Now Dito and Formal trying to maintain middle control.
That was an amazing defense there by FaZe Black. Just absolutely insane. But still, look at this. This is the pressure we normally see out of EG. And Krim, really, this is a bold, bold place in the front red, dude.
Yeah, well, he's able to pick up one with the help of that red dot across map. In this game, I mean, there really hasn't been much of a change. It's been like, what, a 3 to 4 point lead here for FaZe Black throughout. They've continued to win the slang battle right now, as Formal really is the only one negative. And this is actually kind of a weird game for Formal. I mean, with him having host on this one, usually this is the map we see those 30, 40 bombs out of him.
He is going against EG, though, man.
That's true.
Big kills by Formal there. Picks up a 2-piece. Middle map now in favor of FaZe Black. Formal's going to find 2 defenders. Won't be able to get by the first one. Sensor, meanwhile, tried to use that opportunity of the distraction to make a move. That failed. 3 straight dead for FaZe. Saints also falling as TP again leading the charge for EG.
Yeah, and TP's just trying to do everything in his power to keep his team in this game. But as you can tell, he has 0 caps. So that's something we don't always see. But Krim, oh my God.
The missed knife capture. Gotta love that move.
The missed knife might have actually got him the cap.
Watch the dagger from Formal, though. Watch this dagger from... Oh.
Big defense by Pat there. Only a 1-point lead. 40 seconds to go. 2 members currently down for FaZe Black. They're at least able to pick up Karma. Pressure coming from all directions from a big 2-piece from Pat. Able to tie that up with 30 seconds to go.
Sensor inside, trying to defend with Saints. 2 more players from EG pushing from the right side. They need a cap to tie it up. They have the cap. Now this would win. Oh, Dito with a big defense. Did Dito see the player above him, though? That is the question. That battle was won by...
Karma is able to get this one. That's going to be 10-9, and a member of FaZe Black actually is in the back, and will he be able to get it? And
TP! TP stops it!
It's TP with the defense.
Wow.
Hey, the streak remains true. When TP goes big, the other team goes home.
According to us.
Yeah, according to us.
Wow, 10-9 finish in the last 30 seconds, down to EG. Able to put them both in and get the big defensive kill from TP, who had over 10 that game, I guarantee it. Huge game out of Teep as EG sweeps FaZe Black 3-0.
As different as Dom and Blitz are, how similar were the finishes? I mean, it was basically all FaZe Black through 8 minutes of gameplay, and then 2 minutes of EG saying, oh, guys, we were just kidding.
Yeah,
we're going to go ahead and be better now.
That was really, really funny, dude. Wow. I mean, FaZe Black did exactly what you...
They destroyed them the whole game.
Well, Puckett, you remember this. Remember when we did the 2K the last week, and normally FaZe Black did better attacking crate side. We saw him like overwhelm the front door of beer, and everyone was like, oh, God, I don't even know how to stop this. Yeah. And they decided to go with the turtle. Like, keep that pressure on, attack front beer, and keep EG on their heels a little bit, and they win.
The first side was EG like stuck in their base for like trying to break out the whole game. They didn't really have just consistent push onto FaZe until that last couple minutes, and then it was just all EG all day, just pressure, and God, TP just playing fantastic.
Teep goes big in the tunnel. Look at these stats one more time, guys. You can just see kind of the difference between what was going on between all members of EG. TP, 35-26 with a single cap. Most captures coming out of Crim 6, who goes 19-24. Pat Price goes negative for the first time at 22-27. And Karma really getting shut down. He went negative 13. On the other side, happy slaying here for FaZe Black, with the exception of Formal. Everyone going big, especially Dito and Saints. The caps evenly spread across. But how did Cole pull this one out? Where did FaZe Black go wrong? Scott, you said it was the turtle.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest parts of that is just, we saw how aggressive FaZe Black was inside one. And then once they flipped the sides and then they were forced to attack on the crates, it's as if they couldn't do it. Granted, there's a lot that comes into play there, just because you have to realize that a lot of pressure comes down to if you're winning your gunfights. Obviously, TP was saying, no, you don't.
Dude, to me, it's just EG, all EG, man. It's composure when it comes down to those final seconds. when there's pressure, they just
do better than everyone.
They're all just like robots. There's no emotion or feelings. They just turn it on when
TP
they
has
need to.
emotions. Don't you dare.
He's a
about
beautiful
him like
butterfly.
Nah, he's a library.
He's a lovely individual. But
if you guys have seen these tweets here from Strictly Business, there is no one happier than Spaceland Crew. He's changed his name to EG's #1 fan for this match. FaZe Black eliminated from the tournament after knocking out Strictly Business. EG will move on. FaZe Black, very slim chance of making it to the X Games now.
Yeah, and as impressive as that was from EG with the 2 comebacks, I mean, I can't help but be a little disappointed just because I really do. I mean, I understand like the pro points, I get it all, but I feel like FaZe Black is certainly a team that deserves to be there. But unfortunately, I mean, they had the opportunity, man.
Hey, by the way, Optic Gaming defeated Optic Nation 3-1.
So did they win that first game and then ripped off 3? I guess.
Just saying.
I blame Ricky.
I'm right, man.
Ricky's fault. Hey, I agreed with Scott and Maven. Well, wow. I called the 3-0 on Cole, correct? Or EG?
Yeah, I think you called it 3-0.
I think you actually did, yeah.
You called it 3-1.
I called it 3-1.
I went with
3-2, FaZe Black.
I had faith in you, Teep, all along. All right, guys, that is going to do it for this matchup. During the commercial break, we will take a look at the bracket, find out what games we can get into. We're coming down to the final 8, now possibly the final 4. Stay tuned. The 5K continues on MLG.TV/COD.